On this episode of My Story, we meet Cheyne, a new computing student and mother of two, who is starting down a new path. We'll also be hearing what Teleah and Jael have been up to. That's coming up on My Story. First up, we chat with Cheyne to listen to her story.
My name is Cheyne and I call Australia home. I came back to the Waikato in May this year. I came back for my two small children to be closer to their family. Mason is 2.5 and Emily is 9 months. I just want them to be happy and I want to provide, a decent education for them and that sort of thing, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
We'll hear more from Cheyne later. Now we'll chat with Jael, who's just about to go on stage for the biggest night of her school year.
So we have our showcase tonight. Showcase is something that happens once a year. Compared to all the other performances, this one here is really to showcase what all the students have done over the last year, and also get families and friends to come along and see how awesome these guys are.
We asked how she was feeling about the big event.
I can't wait to do it. Got a lot to perform. I feel quite ready for it. My nerves will potentially kick in 5 minutes before performing.
Back to Cheyne. We inquired more about the course she has just started and her plans for the future.
I'm studying computing and the part of it that I'm most interested in is the social media marketing and web design. The flexibility of the course has been really helpful. I couldn't do this if it didn't have that flexibility. In terms of juggling it with the kids and everything, it is a struggle, but I've got really good family support, and yeah, the course is quite good working around everything I've got going on. Yeah.
We also caught up with Teleah, as she explains a big event in her study year.
Right now I'm on my practicum and I'm at Creators Te Awamutu. It's like going out into the centre and putting into practice all the work we've learned. Like, it's real cool to get the understanding of why we do this. Even just like little things like, a child just is playing with Play-Doh. Like, now I know, it's like, that child is developing their fine motor skills. Good on you, you go buddy.
We asked what some of the highlights were of working with kids.
When you start to develop relationships with children, like when they come to you, just even for cuddles, it's so rewarding. And like to see children develop because of things that you've done and because of things that you've put in place. And it is really rewarding.
We also asked what some of the lowlights were.
Wiping kids' nose and then they sneeze in your face and they google all over you and you get food in your hair. It's not glamorous.
With all the gross stuff, we questioned her if she still felt interested in the early childhood industry.
I'm definitely wanting to continue my studies in early childhood. This has been a real passion driver for me.
A couple of weeks after Showcase, we caught up with Jael again to see how she felt the show went.
It was my first showcase ever, and that was I think the whole experience itself was quite nerve-wracking. It was quite cool to actually utilise everything that I learned throughout the year and put it into action,
She also spoke about the emotional week leading up to Showcase.
So before Showcase, it was a big week. So my family, we had a tangi to attend. When I did my performance, I just channeled all the emotion of loss and grief into the song that I had, and it sort of was a great outlet as well, and I think it was just a perfect way of just sort of getting all that stuff out.
To finish off the episode, we asked Cheyne what she hoped to get out of her time of study.
For my children, I just want them to see that being a single mum doesn't mean that there's no future for you, that you can't follow your own dreams or do what you want with your life after you've had kids. So yeah, I just want to set a good example for them.
Next time on My Story, we chat to the tutors and see what they have to say about our students. All this next time on My Story.